So this is people First Dorset. Our experience of being user-led. What is a user? Is it someone that tells lies or hurt people to get what they want? Is it someone that uses substances that may or may not be legal? Well, I don't know. And what do users lead? Stampedes, like Google says it's one of these LED lights.
When we were researching and making the presentation the other day, one of our members, staff actually, Kerry, who works on the forum, she Googled something about user-led and it came up with a picture of LED on the light. I just thought that was funny.
We asked you what you thought user-led meant, and we got some videos from.
Okay, so just give me 1 second. They should be back in the room. Are the speakers on?
Yeah. Who's that guy there? Oh, don't electrocute yourself.
User-led means to sort of have maybe staff with learning disabilities, but I don't know if you have like user-led in every company.
What is user-led?
I think user-led is when we have clients, service users, or the people with learning disabilities come to ask you to do certain things for them. You tailor things specific to their needs. So that it's how they want the support or the help you're giving them in a way they can understand.
I think being user-led means?
I've no idea, I'm afraid, sorry.
Have you got any ideas what it might be?
No, I haven't, sorry.
So what does user-led mean to you?
I would take user-led as meaning that you ask the users what they want to achieve from a situation, and then take advice and follow that and try and give them the best outcome.
What do you think user-led means?
Okay, for me, user-led is that the organisation, whatever they're doing, has a good input from the service users who are going to be provided a service by that organisation. So they're on the management committee, they're part of the decision making, and they're involved in how the service is provided.
Do you think co-production is?
I have no idea, but maybe is it like a bit, to me it just sounds like a word where everybody works together.
I think co-production is like where all the staff members all work together with each other, like as part of the team. So we're all supporting each other.
Yeah.
In the organisation.
That's good. Thank you for that. I was kind of just chuck that in. We thought it'd be interesting to ask a lot of random people what they thought user-led meant, and just to kind of highlight that I guess it's different for all of us. It might mean certain things, different things for different organisations. But thank you for taking part in that.
Yes.
Sorry.
So what other people say about being user-led? It's about users from the structure or organisation. In a user-led organisation, people with learning disabilities, 75% of trustees must have a learning disability. So the government website states, apologies, our list of user-led organisations has been withdrawn due to end of funding in 2015.
We found that out the other day, didn't we? We just look about a list of our user-led organisations on the government website. It's like, apologies, sorry about this. Due to lack of funding.
Well, our members think these words mean user-led, feeling and being involved, enjoying the work you do, leading, influencing, members having ownership over their work, co-production, working together as a team to make things better for people with learning disabilities, working with outside organisations to influence positive change, solving problems together, working with a diverse group, trying to get it right. awkward.
Warning. We just thought we'd chuck this in just to maybe highlight how sometimes we don't always get it right, and it's kind of like a learning curve, and even with the best intentions you might might not always get it right. Oh, can I do it like this?
Welcome, take a seat. Oh, sorry, yes.
Life can be full of awkward moments. Job interviews can make people nervous, and some people get really flustered around disability. This man is an actor, and he is about to be joined by another actor. Together, they're going to take awkward to the next level. But neither this lady or Alex Brooker have any idea what is about to happen.
To keep my step. Sorry, excuse me. Probably an office prank. We have a bit of fun around here. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
This isn't for real, is it?
Are you lost?
Oh, crouch down.
This is meeting room B, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well done. How did you know?
I'm here sitting on the interview.
Sorry?
I'm from head office. Did you not get the email?
No, I got an email. I just didn't think it would be...
Shall I come in?
Yes, in you come. Lovely, thank you.
Oh no, this is bad. I'd say in terms of what not to do, that's pretty high up the list.
Apologies for interrupting like this. Don't worry, you won't even know I'm here. I'm just going to observe.
Sorry. Yeah, so... Sorry, just quickly. How should I refer to you? What sort of... Do I... name?
Fran.
A Fran? Is that an acronym or...?
No, that's my name.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, well, welcome. Take a seat. Oh, sorry, yes.
Oh, she's not the FA Cup. You can't just lift her.
A handshake would have been fine.
No, it's no bother, honestly. So should you be invited to join the company, I think it's important to try and take baby steps. Sorry, Fran, no offence. Because the job itself can stretch you. Again, sorry.
Please,
No.
relax. You don't have to apologise.
I know,
Say everyday words.
it's just very rude, isn't it? Sorry, it was the height of rudeness.
Oh no. Oh, make it stop. This is bad.
So what we're looking for in this role is someone who can actually juggle different roles. Sorry.
Apologising for now.
Well, I said juggle because in my head I started thinking of a circus. That's different folks altogether, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't even need to apologise. Sorry, Fran.
Look at her face. She just wants to go. She wants out.
Of course, we do supply a company car. Do you drive?
I love to drive.
Really? It's a smart car.
Oh, no, it's a Lexus.
You drive a Lexus?
Yes. Yeah, we get a pick at HR.
Yeah.
What did we give you?
I got a Fiesta.
Seems about right.
That is one of the most awkward things I think I've ever seen.
Thank you for watching that. We, when we were putting the presentation together the other day, we just thought it just might be quite light-hearted, just to look at maybe as people with the best intentions trying to include members of diverse groups, and maybe it's just getting it a bit.
I know it was acting, but I was still cringing.
Yeah. But thank you.
So, First Dorset is a user-led charity. We support people with learning disabilities to become better self-advocates. So, and we run a number of projects to achieve this, like our People First Forum, our college checkers, our friendship club, and our speaking up groups. These are some of our members. What we do is support people with learning disabilities to speak up, to support self-advocacy, lead change, be included in the community, influence decision makers. In the beginning.
So at this point we're trying to highlight that quite a long time ago money used to be a little bit more accessible from, say, government, and so we were able to do a few more things, and how that's affected us over the time.
So lots more money. This meant it was easier to run more projects, reach more people, support more people to become better self-advocates, wider representation. We had a forum and management committee from 2007 to 2012.
So this brings us to the management committee bit. We did have a management committee of First Dorset from 2007 to 2012, and that was linked in with our forum. We were reaching a lot of locations over Dorset, but unfortunately, obviously the funding ran out, and at that time we were transporting people from all areas of Dorset. It was costing a lot of money in transport and trying to venue hire, and we maybe, just unfortunately ran out of that money, so we weren't able to continue with that development.
Time. This meant we had time.
So when we had more money, we had more time.
To build trust and understand information.
Yeah, so like I say, having more money meant we had more time to make sure that those groups felt included and were supported at each meeting.
Included. It meant people with learning disabilities are involved in making decisions. So Lisa's going to get a piece of string and she's going to try and hold that and go to each table.
If you just hold on for a little piece of the string, we'll just do this too.
This is very random, isn't it? Influence positive change and having a stronger voice. This means that people with learning disabilities feel respected, proud, happy, they become more independent, they gain more skills, and organisations become user-led. We still want to be user-led, but we still have to pay the bills. The bills like rent, money, transport, staff, equipment, stationery, venue hire, not to mention the project costs with limited amount of funding. So we go times wrong. And the problems we have.
So what happened was when our funding obviously ran out, we've had to make a lot of cuts. So our management committee fell into trouble, and that meant we had
funding cuts, less time, job losses, reduced reach. We had less support to include the members, less people being involved, and people with learning disabilities feel anxious and frightened, frustrated and unheard. And the user-led organisation was not being user-led. Not cool.
So we had to get a bit creative.
Yeah. And we did some brainstorming. We talked to MenCat, CAS Business School, and our members and parents and our researchers.
So we've done quite a lot of research. We've talked to our members about, we've got these problems, we haven't got enough money, and how can we be creative? How can we make sure that you feel involved and that you're involved in all of our strategy at First Dorset? We spoke to parents and carers, and we spoke to MenCap, and CAS Business School came to visit us and talked about a management committee structure where instead of having, where before we used to have quite a lot of members with learning disabilities on our board of trustees, but some of those members actually chose to stand down because they didn't quite understand some of the things that they had to talk about, like the legal issues and the money. It's a bit too complicated, or it was a bit, we didn't have the time to express it in a way that they could understand, our members could understand. So we looked at a management committee, and actually a lot of our members said that they didn't want to be legally responsible for a charity. That's quite a big responsibility. So with CAS Business Study, at the school, we looked at a management committee. So all of our management committee are people with learning disabilities, and they attend our trustee meetings, so they report to our trustee meetings. We still have people with learning disabilities on our board of trustees, but that's how we kind of work together. So we've got a representation of learning disability throughout the organisation. And so far we've found that that seems to be working, and people are feeling much more included in decisions and understand the decisions that and influence the decisions that are being made.
Management committee, we had a selection day in February. We had our first meeting in March. We meet 4 times a year with volunteers and staff. We sit alongside the trustees. The trustees deal the money and legal matters. It's still a work in progress, and we still have local meetings to save the costs.
Yeah, so we're just looking at ways, we know it's a work in progress, so we just keep checking in just to make sure that people are still feeling included, and obviously we'll chop and change if we have to, and just trying as much as we can to keep the cost down and be a bit creative so it can be long lasting, so we don't have to involve people and then let people go, which causes upset and anxiety. Would any of our management committee or trustees like to say anything at this point?
I'm obviously one of the person on the picture. It's a blooming good thing to be amongst organising. It's fantastic to be, because it's nice to be given a chance to be a bit more than myself, and it's really good.
Thanks, Diane.
Yeah, and as a trustee, we're really excited by this development, and we want to, it is, as you said, work in progress, so we want to learn, and today is a great opportunity to learn from other people as well about how we can make this really, really effective for our members.
Thank you. So this is how our organisation kind of works at the moment with our members at the heart, and we've got our members represented in all areas. So we've got our projects, we've got staff with learning disabilities, we've got management committee, our volunteers with and without learning disabilities, paid staff, and we follow the Bill of Rights Charter, and that's written by people with learning disabilities. And we have a steering group for our friendship club, and trustees and people else. So we try and we see how we all work together and link in together and feed into all of our projects. Just trying.
This makes us stronger as a charity. Our self-supporting, we're going to improve the well-being of staff and members. The members and staff feel included. We make our money go further, which means better services, working even more organisations. We share our learning curve. Ultimately, ensuring we are user-led. Yay. Thank you.